I have good news for you. You have 12 months to live. I mean, that's not all you have to live, but you do have the next 12 months to live your life. Now, what are you going to do with that 12 months? Let me introduce you to our next guest. This is a man who has written a book and created a program called The Last Year of Your Life. Clint, go ahead and tell us a little bit about how this program works.
Okay, well, I graduated from the Wharton Business School, and I moved out to California to pursue my dream of becoming a movie star. And after 10 years of chasing the Hollywood dream, I took a hard look at my life, and I was terrified by what I saw, because despite the fact that I graduated from the same business school as Donald Trump, I was earning my living as a taxi driver, and I was terrified I was never going to turn it around. Then one day, a crippled old white man whose skin had turned black as coal looked me in the eye and he said, "You don't know it yet, but you're already dead." And I didn't understand what he meant, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. And it came to be New Year's Day, months later, and I asked myself the question, hey, what would you want to accomplish this year if it was going to be the last year of your life? And that context really kicked my life into gear. And that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah, and that sounds like a great idea, but what are you going to do with it other than tremble in fear?
Well, what you're going to do is you're going to sit down and say, I have 12 months left to live, and I want to accomplish everything on my bucket list, and I want to reach inside of me and pull out what's most important in my life and what's most unique about me, and I want to have the most fun ever. And that's how you live the last year of your life.
Well, but doesn't it feel like you're going to end up losing it? I mean, giving away everything, dissipating everything. At the end of the year, you go, now what do I do?
What are you saving those frequent flyer miles for?
Darn, you know, I keep asking. I'll tell you why, because I can't use them. Every time I try to use them, it's booked. But
I understand.
But seriously, okay, but at the end of the year, then I'm starting with nothing?
Well, I'm not saying that you're going to spend all your money and dissipate all your retirement savings, but what I am saying is that you should not be afraid to live your dream life now.
Okay, so give me some specifics, because you've actually got a whole program in your book.
Well, personally, the first time I did it, I lost 40 pounds without joining a gym or changing my diet or hiring a trainer. I built a factory for my gourmet food business, something I've been procrastinating for 5 years out of fear and doubt, and I wrote my book about the success secrets of the Wharton Business School, which was something I procrastinated for 10 years.
Wait a minute, though, but you didn't win the Nobel Prize that year.
No, I didn't, but I did save my marriage, and that was really, really important, because after 7 years we were on the rocks.
Why would it be different to know, well, I've only got 6 more months to go? What is the secret here other than fear?
Well, because when you're facing that ticking clock, it allows you to say, you know what am I waiting for? That's the whole key to it all. What are you waiting for? And other people have done it as well. Like last year we had a man in Nebraska. He quit smoking, lost 42 pounds, introduced his children to their grandfather for the first time because he hadn't spoken to the man in 20 years, and he hit the lottery.
I guess I still need a little bit more of a specific to understand, other than the fact that you say I'm going to do it this year. The doing of it, you know, we all make promises to ourselves and come up with concepts. The doing of it isn't that easy. What's the difference?
Well, that's why I wrote the book, The Last Year of Your Life. It's a 52-week personal exploration experience so that you can find out what is special about you, and you can explore different areas about being a human being, like forgiving yourself or forgiving other people or loving yourself more, being a better leader, getting healthy. All different topics are covered in personal development.
What's the biggest obstacle?
The biggest obstacle is fear and doubt, and giving yourself permission to just really thrive.
Clint Arthur, his book is called The Last Year of Your Life. It's getting to be an industry, I think, actually, because there are seminars, inspirational talks, and things like that going on. Thank you very much for joining us.